Thank you, Madam Table Topic. Sorry. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster and esteemed guests. What is the cost of your life? Or any human life? What's the value of that? We will explore that. And I'm going to quiz you towards the end of my talk. I'll be giving you very specific hints, so be very watchful of what I'm going to say. What is the population of the world today? Any guesses?
14.5 billion. 6.5 billion.
There you go. I checked them just before coming. It's 7 billion and growing every second. Do we know these 7 billion people? We are just one of them. We are 1 out of 7 billion plus people. Do we know who these people are? We don't know. We know what they look like. We've seen people around us, but we don't really know what these people are. But whatever these people are doing affects us. Their individual activities affect us. You must have heard about the butterfly effect, whereby a butterfly in Mexico could be flapping its wings and somebody in China could be experiencing a hurricane. It's just a cause and effect, whereby something very small in a small area could affect largely in some other area. To bring this point more to home, think about this. We all have gone to networking meetings, whereby you go in, start talking with people, and just chat, have a chit chat with them. And really, you don't experience how much noise you're making. So there could be 2 people out here talking to each other, hey, how's it going, and all that kind of stuff. There could be 3 people here, how was your evening, and all that kind of stuff. All these people are talking, they are not aware about what's going all around them. They just know they're having conversation with this person. But somebody standing outside the room here, when it looks at this room, says, wow, that's noisy. That's the power of individual, small, micro interactions and the result it can have on overall everybody. So the point I want to drive in is small actions by individual people does affect you. So anything you are doing right now is affecting all of us on this planet. If you look at this planet Earth, we only have one planet. We can't go somewhere else once we are done today. We have to live here. And with that rises the problem of limited resources. It's a finite planet. We have a limited amount of water, trees, land, everything is limited and we all have to use it. The way population works is we have few number of people using some resources in a certain portion of the world. With time they start to reproduce. Once reproduction happens, the population grows. And because the resources are not able to support them, these people migrate to some other part. And that's how the normal progression works. Initially, our population was very limited. It all supported everybody. But now we have 7 billion people on this planet. How are we going to support these people? And that's when comes the R word. Now you must be thinking, what's this R word? And you're thinking, is he going to swear? No, I'm not. But it's bad than that. Once I say this R word, you're going to think about, what is this? How does it affect me? Everybody has heard this word, but then nobody wants to talk about it. This word is recession. It was very challenging for me to understand what recession is. And there's a very small joke which has come out, which I want to share with you people. If my brother-in-law loses his job, that's an economic decline. When my neighbor loses a job, that's depression. And when I lose a job, that's recession. economic decline, depression, and recession. All these words are the names of the same beast. What is this economic recession? Economics is the study whereby you make choices and how your choice-making ability affects somebody else. That's economics. A recession is a slowdown period where all activities in trade, industry, and your personal activities reduces or slows down. And that is something affecting all of us on a day-to-day basis. It's affecting you individually, it's affecting you as a family, as a society, as a country, as the whole world. To ensure that all of us are able to use this whole world properly and be good enough, we need 5 planets. We don't have that. And that's why I'm going to propose to you some solutions, how we can work with it. The first thing I want to suggest is, we as human beings have limited way of doing our things. Unless until something affects us personally, or something is very close to us, we will not act. If, let's say, there's a fire in Woodgrove Mall right now, it wouldn't break a sweat. We will think about it. We wouldn't do much about it. But if there's fire in this building, nobody will be listening to my talk. We'll be all running out of the door. So it has to be something which really affects us right now at this moment for us to take action. And secondly, it has to be something which really is connected. We can relate to it. For example, if I tell you 100 people died in Somalia, really you can't connect with it. Or if I say Prince Charles cut his finger, you can't really connect with that. But if I say there were 2 kids crossing the road by Brooks Landing and they were run over by a speeding motorist, now you will start thinking about it and talking about it. People are so crazy these days because that affects you. You know about it, you're connected with it. You have kids, you have people who connect with you. The first solution I'm suggesting is to really think local, spend local. That's the first thing. The second solution I want to give out is thinking about we instead of me. When you're actually trying to do or purchase something, you want to think about everybody else. Today, we are in a situation whereby we are buying things that we don't need with the money we don't have for the people we want to impress, we don't like. And lastly, we also have to reduce on the war. We need to make sure that we're spreading peace all around us. Did you know that we have spent $7.7 trillion in the war which the US is supporting in Iraq? Yet, just to complete the world poverty ratio, we just need $175 billion. Think about that. If we didn't do any kind of war, we would be done with this poverty and everybody would be well off. And now I want to answer my question, and that is, what is the cost of your life? The cost of your life, it's a gift, and gift is priceless.